And welcome back to another video. Today, we're going back to class with Uncle Iroh, the Grand Lotus. During your turn, each non-lesson instant sorcery in your graveyard has flashback. Flashback cost is equal to that card's mana value cost. During your turn, each lesson card in your graveyard has flashback, less than 1. What's the lesson we're learning today? Making combos. What we're trying to do is take infinite amount of turns while pinging out our opponent. Under 1-drop, we have Brainstorm. A good way to just draw cards. Same with Ponder and Preordain. One of the best counter magics in Brawl and Commander is Wash Away, 1 blue counter a Commander. Chain Lightning, when we're comboing off, we can point this at our opponent's face or just kill a mana dork early on. Faithless Learning, a way we can churn through our deck, because even if it's in the graveyard, it doesn't matter with our commander out. With Gamble, we can go find a combo piece or take an extra turn card. Lightning Bolt, just like Chain Lightning, a way to deal with mana dorks or a planeswalker or at my opponent's face when I'm comboing off. Strike It Rich is just to create a treasure, it also helps with Storm. Birds of Paradise, we are in green, so we just want to start ramping and fixes our color. Burgeoning is whenever opponent plays a land, you may play a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Another way to ramp if we have a bunch of lands in our hand. Delighted Halfling, more ramp, and if it's a legendary spell, it cannot be countered. Elvish Mystic, Mana Dork, Expiration, play additional land. Llanowar Elf is another Mana Dork, and Utopia Sprawl is another way to ramp. At our 2-drop, we have Brawl, a way to make instant sorcery cost 1 less. Consult the star charts. You get to look at X cards in your library, where X is the number of lands you control, one of the best blue draw spells in the current standard format. Cyclonic Rift is great. Overload for 7, get to tempo your opponent out, or slow down your opponent long enough for you to start comboing. Seek New Knowledge is great. It's instant. Seek 2 non-land cards and put 1 card of your hand at the bottom of your library. Way to pseudo get rid of cards that you don't need, and hopefully we get lucky with Seek. Ral is another way to reduce cost of spells, and sometimes we do flip him. I have yet to flip an ultimate him in 1 turn, but Ral is really strong, especially in the modern format. Whenever you're comboing, you have to play this card. Underworld Breach, one of the best cards ever printed for combo and Storm. Each non-land card in your graveyard has Escape, and there's an additional cost to the Escape value. Explore, a way to ramp and draw cards. Farseek, another way to ramp. Rampant Growth and Shared Roots, another way to ramp, and this is also less than, so it's in your graveyard, it's 1 less with your commander. Goblin Electromancer, Storm Catch Mentor, makes instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less, and then Goblin Archomancer makes green or red spells cost 1 less. Granite Search, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards, untap up to 3 lands, which is really good when you're comboing off. Solve the equation, search your life for instant sorcery. This is an additional way to find take an extra turn spell or a way to combo off. Gutter Snipe is one of our finishers. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, a creature deals 2 damage to each opponent. Elegant, recover, return target card from your graveyard to your hand, or it's just another land. Cultivate, another way to ramp. Borrow is another ramp spell. Path to the Festival, another ramp spell, but with flashback. Roamer's Routine, another 3-mana ramp spell. Tireless Provisioner, very strong green card. Whenever land control entered, create a food token or treasure token. We're playing so much ramp, so this fits in very well. Lair Cultivation, you may sacrifice a green creature rather than paying the spell's mana cost, and we get to cultivate, look for 2 lands, put 1 on the field and 1 in your hand. It's really strong. Or we just cast it for 3. BB did get nerfed on Arena, so this is her tapped form. However, when we are trying to win the game, she still pings your opponent for 1 whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Prismari Command does 2 damage to any target, draws cards, treasure, destroys artifact. This is just a well-rounded card, especially if we're storming off. Does what needs to be done. Playing Big Score, with additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens. Mizzix's Mastery, exile card, that's an instant sorcery from the graveyard, you can cast it for free. You can cast this for Overload for 8 mana, and cast every instant sorcery from your graveyard. Pirate's Village is another discard a card, draw 2 cards, makes 2 treasure. Stormkin Artist is another storm card. Creature gets +1/+0 for every artifact you control. Reverberation, a way you can copy our instant or sorcery spells. Expected Windfall, another discard, draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens. Defense of the Heart, because we're in green, this is kind of a fun pet card today. Usually our opponents in Brawl plays a bunch of creatures, so this is a way we can find our Brawl or Mentors and a way to make our spells a lot cheaper. We're playing both Rowls today as Planeswalkers. This one is a Storm Planeswalker when we alt, or Rowlstorm Conduit, we can -2 to copy any of your spells, mostly our take extra turn spells. We want to draw as many cards as possible, and also protect yourself, so the 1 ring is an automatic conclude. When it comes down, you get protection until your next turn, and you can start drawing cards with it. Primal Amulet, instant sorcery you cast costs 1 less to cast. When you cast an instant or sorcery, put a counter on it. When it has 4 counters, flip it to a land, and then the land, Primal Wellspring, can make a mana of any color, and when you use mana of any color, you get to copy an instant or sorcery spell. Just print it on Arena as Bribery. interesting art choice, but we all know what Bribery is. Search your target opponent's library for a creature card and put that card onto the battlefield under your control. Then that player shuffles. It's fun when you get to Storm. And we have our first Time Walk spell, another Time Walk spell, a Double Vision enchantment. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell, copy that spell. River's Rebuke, so kind of like Cyclonic Rift, it's a way that we can balance your opponent's problematic board and have more time to set up. Thousand Year Storm, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, copy it for each instant sorcery spell before this turn. Treasure Cruise, 1 mana blue, draw 3 cards. Dig Through Time as well, and then Expropriate, another way to take extra turns. So that's the deck today. We're going to take a bunch of turns and hopefully ping my opponent down with Gutter Snipe, commands, maybe storming off with some lightning bolts, but we'll see. Let's get in the games and find out. I go first. Has some RAM, I'll keep it. We can Ponder turn 1, Shared Roots turn 2. What does this do? Let's ponder thoughts here. Bunch of lands. That's okay like this? We can draw the mountain. We can draw the mana confluence. Right, red, we don't need this second red. This decline. Pass the turn. And this is just like mana fixing all over the place, which is fine in a 3-color deck when we're trying to storm off. Let Shared Roots go fine. Get that mountain that's on top and put it into play. Pass the turn. We can preordain for I think I changed my mind. I just want to get Amulet out. We could have played Pathways to save some life here, but Amulet's just gonna slowly take over a game. Especially if they play stock up. They pitch Final Showdown. Scary. So let's see what we get here. Don't want any of those. Okay. Gonna bolt the Jace. Play this on green. And pass. We can almost flip this Amulet here. Hope they don't deal with it. Okay. You got it, bud. So they just like time walked us for a primal amulet. Very sure.
I know what must be done. Hurry.
And counter spells. It does.
Fine. I'll just have to shock the answer. You get to be my protege today. I'm getting too old.
Pass the turn. Interesting board state, though. I guess knowing that they didn't have counters, we could reverberation in the lightning bolt, and I don't think that's good enough. Yeah, take some extra turns. You got it. Are we gonna get extra turn out of playing this game? We could. Hopefully untap. They could have made us untap. That would have been nice.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Dude, to fairy card advantage here. Our set? Sure.
The focused and disciplined encounter no ops plan and succeed.
Very tribal over here. So they probably have a ton of counter spells. That's my guess. I can't play that because it's on the wrong side. That sucks.
Observe, analyze, iterate.
Counters in here. Could very
Time to
easily
embrace the
lose
local
here. And that's the problem. Memory lapse. Sure. Let's see if you have a bounce spell or your guy dies. Mana leak. Sure.
Solution!
That's kind of rough.
That now.
If they have a board wipe, this is going to be really bad.
Hold that thought.
But I don't. Playing combo against control. Pretty bad for us. Assault, yeah.
I've prepared this for you.
Triggers.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
On target spell, non-owned permit to its hand, target player draws a card. Choice.
I've calculated exactly what I need. Well, gotta work with what's available.
Blue, one. Why can't I? There we go. I'm so dumb. 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy it.
Oh yeah, plan's coming together.
Village is good. I find a take another turn spell? No. this. And untap land, submit, A2 life, Pirates Pillage, pitching command, copy it.
I can invent my way to victory.
Hopefully get lucky here. Wow, that's not lucky at all. How many in graveyard? 6? Draw 3 cards.
Another genius
Now we can all
idea.
Ral.
Back home, I'm called the Storm's Conduit. I'll show you why.
Storm 7. Jesus. That in. I didn't mean to grab 2 cards there. So all of our basics are out of our deck. Blue. Alright. That was a turn.
No time for a break.
We're really hoping to find a take extra turn earlier than that. But
Just
we
breathe.
can seek Bala. Now we just have to worry about this Narset. So we have to go off this turn. Or this Narset's going to ultimately can't win the game. Yeah, the timer going down was, I was taking too long on my turn, even though I was doing different actions. It's kind of a bad problem about Magic Arena. It's really bad for doing like combos and loops and stuff. It's helpful when people just time out and disconnect from the game, or they walk away from the computer and they get roped. But I think it's a really annoying quality of Arena that they need to do better about. Playing out a turn when I'm actively doing stuff, you know? So, make a spell worth less. Storm count 1. Storm count 2. Didn't mean to cast that there. Card into your library. Yeah, you can do that card. And then I was gonna storm count for a ton there and kill my opponent. Opponent goes first. Hand seems okay. We have a ramp that we need. I think I'm just gonna go get my Tri-Land and pass. Just fix my mana. Not worried about it. Next turn we can Rampant Growth. Just try to get out from under my opponent. And then we Primal Amulet. Working up to Iroh. Working up to River's Rebuke. Playing Ristic Study yet? No, I didn't pay for that. We're good. Find something that's not really good. That's good for us. And pay for it. Pass the turn. This River's Rebuke could be very good. Especially if they blink High Bay a couple of times and they don't deal with our board. Oh, no, I meant to play the Mana Conflicts for... Whatever, man. Whatever. Thanked him, yep. That's scary. So now we need to bounce their board. Hopefully there's one blue left open. Bounce you. Put all that back in your hand. Storm count 2. Get some triggers. Put back you. Draw Electromancer next turn. That's again Underworld Breach, bounce their board again. Or we can Grand Iroh probably bounce their board. Sure. Get Smothering Tithe. Or discarding your cards. Play our Electromancer. Your Forest. Rampant Growth for 3. Seems pretty good. Right. Oh, it's an instant sorcery. That's my mistake. I should have brainstormed there then. I guess next turn we can do some silly stuff. We can Rebuke again. Draw cards with Brainstorm. They're ramping us. How nice of them. Seven, 1, 2, 3. We're short, right? Seven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. Now, flip over this. Keep ramping, shall we? Fine, we'll just keep ramping. Place tapped. Place tapped. And now we can brainstorm for a decent amount. I could bounce their board, but I'm not really worried about it right now. We're just getting a lot of value. I like it. Brainstorm. Put 2 back. Doesn't matter right now. Oh, they're getting a lot of value. Look at that. I forgot about Smothering Tide, so I just gave them a lot of mana to do whatever they wanted for their next turn, which is probably bad for us, especially if they have a Wrath. 1,000-year stored Bribery is going to be hot, though. Yep. There's your big boy. So they need to play a bunch of shrines to kill my Iroh. They can kill probably Electromancer, though. Have 3 shrines. 4 shrines. But now they're out of mana, so they can't activate. Okay. Well, let's start with this. I don't know why this got tapped for the auto tapper, but it gets copied. Ooh, you're giving me some tokens. You're so nice. Don't worry, it gets bounced. Let's put that on green, why not? Find some more basics. Find some more basics. And let's do the fun thing. Let's Bribery. Let's see what's in your deck. Bribery twice, 3 times. Oh, baby. What do I want to take from you? Fun. Two. 0. I can take you. Take some of their grind. No. Do I care? Nope. One. There. And mill you a little bit. A good reason to mill us since we have Iroh out. Yeah. Our bear's friend is back. Ooh, we're down to 1. We could definitely die here. We have no card draw? That's a problem. Ooh, are we actually dead? Are we actually dead? Yeah, I think we actually might be dead because of that. Get this form count. Get our count up. And Bribery again. For 4. How many ways to draw? Maybe gain life in here. Embarrassing. Yeah, we're just dead because they play any shrine and we're at 1. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Who goes first? Seems a little slow. We have our ramp on 3. I mean, we have all our colors, I guess. Ramping. Leon in the veil, sure.
Happy to help. I'm tired of your secrets.
Pretty good for them. It's going to be hard for us to get out of from Liliana. At least we can pitch stuff like Faithless Looting.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Good thing we haven't been a Mana Dork because they probably could have killed it by now, yeah. They play these cards these turn, beginning next end step. Okay. Toxic Deluge, interesting. That card's going to do nothing here. They're just camping. Probably should have kept Amulet and pitched Dig Through time. But we can find a land this way. Pass. Have enough cards to dig through time soon. We need to find a way to like bounce this board and get rid of Liliana. Yep.
Don't overthink things.
What am I doing? Don't have double red, which is good for us for now. Liliana can ult soon. I guess I need to find answers. Knowing I'm drawing a bunch of lands is probably bad. I played this red, blue. I can play Storm Chaser, Mentor into Mastery. Take an extra turn. Your last card, opponent. Just... Okay. I was hoping to pressure Liliana for a couple turns, but... Oh my goodness. Alright, well, if you can ultimate, you can ultimate. I don't really care.
One way or another, this fight's over for you.
Okay, I try him. Sacrifice pile. Pile 2. Sacrifice pile 2. Okay. Did you find your red source to play your commander? Thoughtseize. Well, I have a bunch of lands, friend. Oh, there's their red source. Now we're under pressure. I think we need to dodge removal and just play Iroh? Is that how we win? I think that's our best shot, so. Find a GK. Okay. Got it. Box. Like to kill my gutter snipe? So here's the turn I have to go off. What I can do. Time warp. Not dead. We have one turn to do something. Block. Only equipped creature gets +2/+2. Well, let's see what we can do. Block.
That's rough, buddy.
Not quite how it works, but thank you. Trust. Another turn. Can brainstorm. Put 2 cards back. On human. Rampant growth, put this away. Another island. Take my next turn. Ooh. Valid Dead Recovery. Get our time walk back. Play our time warp. Target me. Play this. Go to 1. Get our forest. Rampant growth again. Get our islands. And beat down. And then next turn we can recovery, grab time warp again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Okay. Down's going. Take another turn. Play Ral.
Let's see what you got.
Poppy Ral. Take 2 more turns.
Jury, and electrocutioner.
And 1 damage to you, 1 damage to you, and that should be lethal. Time warp for me. 1 damage to you. I almost gave them an extra turn. Whoops. A crazy brawl deck. Kind of fun. I mean, I'm playing with myself over here. My opponent is just, like, not paying attention to that. Guess my opponent is finally giving up. And we're getting roped. Crazy game to navigate, though. It was really close. But 1 is not 0. Alright, it looks like our opponent's finally back. Do some combat. See cards out on the bottom. And take our next turn. And go to lethal. My opponent lets me. Bum 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 bum. Opponent finally lets me kill them. On to the next one. I go first. Has some ramp, I guess. I don't get land destruction. Put this on blue. If they play mana work, we can kill it, I guess. Unfortunately, we can't play Windfall because we didn't put this on red. Wasn't thinking about that. Glimpse my opponent searching. Now we can play Windfall. I'm gonna pitch Strike at red. Iconic Rift is really good here. Cool. Gotta land off the top. Sick. On, slowly ramping. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could expropriate next turn. Oh, that's pretty good. Don't draw off it though, so let's go Fs. I'm gonna play this and hold up Cyclonic Rift, I guess. Five, 6, 7. Slow them down for one turn with Ugin. Have to get runner land off the top. Good for us. Dang. Five, 6, 7, 8. We can't expropriate next turn. Okay. I didn't mean to. Okay. Oh, our turn's done. Because I meant to only flash it back for one. Whoopsies. Oh, there's Ugin. I'm gonna take down Provisioner or Iroh.
My plans do not include you.
Okay. We have pretty much like 1 or 2 turns to win the game. Hmm. Happens. Got one man to do nothing over there, so. Oop. I'm gonna take an extra turn. 2 extra turns. Oh. Five, 6, 7. That's unfortunate. Oh. Slow down the game again. Fortunately, Ugin is still a problem, and we might not be able to get out of this. We play our Iroh, then just dies. I don't know if this is winnable, but I'm gonna try, that's for sure. Need an untapped red source, any land, and we can Mizzix Mastery all of this. Any land, and we can still stay in this game. I drop fleet. Bro. Okay. So Ugin comes down and kills something. I still need an untap red source. They're probably gonna kill Thousand Year Storm now.
Hopelessness and fear are the seeds of disaster.
Weird spot. I guess this still... What are they gonna do over there? Kind of have everything they can do. Fortunately, additional cost is so we have to have treasure crews go out first.
I can create or bathe in ghost fire.
Emmer cool. Okay. Removal for Oracle kills Ugin, and I'll feel better. They have removal in their hand? No. I guess they can do the nail and we just die on the spot. I'm so close, chat. I'm so close, guys. Yeah, their Tooth and Nail can put Emrakul in, but I guess it doesn't have haste. They can probably find a haster and just kill us. No? Do they not have a haste in their deck? Really good for us. And they don't attack with their idol either. Mine's done. Scrapyard. Conjure a card named Phyrexian Scrapyard. Sacrifice 3 lands. Conjure a card named Soul New Phyrexian onto the battlefield. Oh, cool. So we have to pretty much go off this turn or we're in trouble? Especially with that Emrakul in hand. I'm surprised they didn't play with Tooth and Nail. Escape Shift. Cute. Wonder what art that set's from. Well, I don't want Escape Shift, I guess.
Fabric of the multiverse obeys me.
Get dirty. I like it. Get in there. Game. Decide what to attack with? What's going on? Opponent. Gotta sacrifice this food to survive. 3. Oh. Let's see what we can find, shall we? So we want Gamble to be last. I want all of our draw spells to be first, so I want River's Rebuke to be last. Bounce. This, I guess. Here, pitching Explorer. Big score, pitching our combo piece. Treasure Cruise. Gamble. Vault. Brainstorm and Preordain first. Let's see if this is the right order. Don't want any of those. I guess I can have a land for Tireless. Real's fine. My order. Assaults. Gotta get Ral. Best card there. Gamble to find a Time Walk spell. Hopefully we don't pitch it. Good. Draw 3 cards. Draw 2. Make some treasure. Draw 2. Make some treasure. Pitch something. Throw your board. And we have to time warp this turn. We play this. Hold on. We can play Mentor with the land and time warp. I solve. We play the lands, make a treasure. Five, 6, 4. Yep. Play it like this. And we know they have no... Opponent, please just click through your stuff. Trying to combo you. This is a hard game. I'm trying to survive you playing a really broken card. Take an extra turn. I'm glad our gamble won with the time warp. Take an extra turn. Take her next turn. I think we might have it with Iroh, flashback, time warp. Forest. Token. Do we have it though? One. No, we don't have it doing that. So let's seek knowledge, I guess. Ooh. Okay, so I guess we have to do it the other way. So put time warp into her hand with Balged. I was trying to get Iroh to go out. And then we get time warp, and then we can Iroh next turn with enough mana, and that's game. And you can try it. Has to be red-green for Faithless Looting. Unfortunately, Exploration is probably going to go because we don't have that many lands in our hand. We get an untapped source. We can just Tireless next turn. Works. Hope it lives. If it lives, we get to kind of do something. Fetch away, they probably have removal. Alright. We get an untapped land, we can turn 3 Bribery, that's sick. Oh my goodness, we did it. We did the thing. Play an island. And Bribery? I'm gonna take your little mug. Pass. Wonder if they have a bounce to put a little mug back in their hand. That would be sick. Nope. Bribery's fantastic. So for the wrap up, this deck is fantastic. Sometimes when you take infinite amount of turns, it's fun. Sometimes when you're comboing off with Thousand Year Storm, you get to ping your opponent in the face with Lightning Bolt. This deck is fantastic. Yes, I think the heavy ramp is necessary. If you want to change cards out, maybe Defense of the Heart can come out, depending what you expect from the meta. However, I think this list is pretty solid. There could be one of two ups. Maybe you can take out Bribery, or maybe you can take out a couple of copy effects to lower the curve. But I think this deck is solid. So if you like this deck, you should comment below and tell me what you would change. Tell me what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.